Protect yourself from the fastest growing crime of the 21st century. Find out here. You're watching Technology Review. Hi, welcome to Technology Review, another episode for August 11th, 2017. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. Technology Review is a show that helps educate and inform our viewers and listeners on the fastest growing crime of the 21st century, that's cybercrime and identity theft. We also like to talk to you about other gadgets and technology that you should be aware of. Did you know that over 16 million new victims of identity theft are reported to law enforcement every year? According to the Justice Department and the Federal Trade Commission, identity theft and cybercrimes are the fastest growing crimes of the 21st century. The fastest growing, folks, more than robberies or burglaries. Our show is to help you with information that you could use, tips, techniques, things you can do to protect yourself, your family, and your business from identity theft and fraud. If you notice on the news, there's been cyber attacks that have hit large corporations to governmental entities and municipalities all over the world. And individuals are the ones that have been suffering the damages of identity theft and cyber crimes. But there's something you can do. There are steps that you can take, and it's basically very simple, folks. We call it cybersecurity awareness. Being aware of your information, your personal identifiable information. That's right, your personal identifiable information that identifies you as an individual. And make sure that the data, when it's given to a third party or a merchant, that data is protected. And as a merchant, you're responsible for protecting that data. Hi, my name is Mac Jackson Jr. I'm a cybersecurity compliance officer. My background is in law and business consulting. My programs and services help mitigate the damages of identity theft and fraud. I work with lots of companies, Fortune 500 companies and businesses and associations to bring that information to you. We're here live every Friday at 3 p.m. on WCOBM.tv. That's WCOBM.tv. Technology Review. If you happen to miss one of our episodes, well, you can always go on demand here at WCOBM.tv or go to my website at macjacksonjr.com. It's MacJacksonJR.com. And click on Technology Review, and there you'll be able to see all of our previous episodes. On my show as well, I like to interview industry experts and guests about cyber technology and their business as well, and how their business and information can help you as a business owner or as an individual learn more about how to protect yourself and your family. First, we'll get started here. I want to thank just a couple of emails that I've gotten from our viewers and our listeners on our show. And we have Dylan and Donald. I want to say hello to, and Mariah, thank you very much. If you want to send an email to me or information about our show, you can do that by just sending emails to info@macjacksonjr.com. That's info@macjacksonjr.com. Send me any information you like to, a question you have about cybersecurity or identity theft, how to protect yourself, your business, your family, and I'll be glad to get back with you on it and how to help you out. I have special programs as well, so you go to my website at macjacksonjr.com. Again, that's macjacksonjr.com. You'll find information on identity theft and fraud. For example, we have, as a free giveaway by signing up to join our mailing list, you will be able to get a free report on identity theft and fraud. This is information that you need to have in your possession of what to do if you suspect that your information has been compromised, or we think a family or friend, or maybe you know someone who may have information compromised. This report will help you in your step-by-step process of what to do if your information was compromised. That's very important, folks, because there are different steps that you need to take depending upon the state you're in, and also reporting it to the federal level as well, making sure this information is reported properly to authorities, and taking steps if you are a business to lock down your data and protect your customers' information so it won't be stolen or getting to the hands of people who are nefariously trying to get to it. So that's basically what we do on this show, folks. A lot of information here to cover with you, and technology, a lot of fun. My guest today, later on in our upcoming segment, will be Vernon Dixon. We'll be talking about, give us a news report here every month related to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And there's been a lot of information going with cryptocurrency. We're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about apps you could have on your computer to help protect you from cyber crimes and identity theft. Gives you a little bit of mitigation, folks. We'll talk about that. And of course, we'll get into our electric vehicles in our fourth segment. We'll definitely enjoy that as well. But again, when you think of identity theft and fraud, basically we're talking about your information, your personal identifiable information being compromised by a cyber attacker. There's been lots of news reports about how information has been stolen from companies and corporations, where the data that is stolen is worth lots of money in the hands of the bad guys, because what they do is they take this information and they create a profile about you, and they sell the information in the black market, the underground. It sounds like science fiction, folks, or something out of the movies, but it actually does happen today. The actual information that's stolen from companies and corporations is worth more than the money they could steal out of the vaults, because they can turn around and sell it over and over again to different bad guys in the darknet. So that's why it's very, very important to understand how this information is passed between yourself and the people that you do business with in the commercial environment. So again, identity theft is when someone wrongfully acquires another person's personal identifiable information and uses it in a way that commits fraud or an illegal act. And usually it's for financial gain. Financial gain is usually what the cyber hacker is looking to accomplish. And there's been a lot of accomplishments in that with lots of different people and corporations. So if you're a small individual thinking it won't happen to you, well, think about it, folks. We have governmental entities from around the world that have billions of dollars to spend, not necessarily saying that they're spending it on identity theft and cyber crimes, but they have billions of dollars to spend. They're getting hacked. Imagine what it's like to have your little laptop or your desktop doing your little small business, or even on the internet surfing for information. So that's why it's very, very important, folks, to be engaged and involved. And with shows like mine, Technology Review, and finding out what you can do. First of all, make sure you run a credit report. Your credit report is the first line of defense to monitor any activity regarding your financial information. Yes, you can have credit monitoring services, which are good, but no one is going to represent you or take responsibility for your credit more than yourself. So that's why it's very important that you need to take a look at that, and you need to monitor it, to monitor your families as well. And unfortunately, your children also, because there's also a lot of identity theft and cyber crimes going on with people who are under 18 years old as well. So it's very, very important. And again, of course, the elderly as well. So monitor your credit report. There's a lot of credit monitoring services that you can have. There are apps you can put on your phone where you can check your credit score. If something goes wrong with it, you want to make sure you jump on it right away. The goal is to get the credit score at a level where it's protected. Also, when you are writing down your credit card, try not to put it on a piece of paper, folks, or fill out a form where it's asking for your credit card information. I know I talked to a lot of my fellow speakers in our industry about when we sell our products, our books, our CDs, and our events, we take a credit card form and we give it to our potential customers to fill out. I definitely recommend try to avoid that as possible. Get you a square, something on a smartphone where you can just swipe their card information that way on your phone, where it's locked down within the application, versus writing on a piece of paper. Because what you've done, folks, when you write on a piece of paper, you basically created currency. You've taken a blank piece of paper and made it worth something. You gave it value when you have a credit card information on it. So that's not a good idea. So those are some of the things that you can do to protect yourself, folks. Just some. Again, there's a lot more. You must go to my website, macjacksonjr.com, get my free report, and better yet, sign up for some of our services. We offer lots of different services for companies and organizations as well. Services that relating to policies and procedures that you must have to be in compliant. To be in compliant, what does that mean? That means that you have the governance regulations within the state that you live in, state that you work in, that you are taking steps to protect your customers and your employees' personal identifiable information. We can help you put that together. We have policies that are updated instantly from all 50 states, folks. Definitely contact us about these policies. You should have them. It's very, very important, because if you ever hit with a cyber attack, you want to show that you've done due diligence. And training your employees, that's another thing. That's another level of our defense. With proper employee training, we can mitigate a lot of these cyber crimes with hackers that are trying to get your information. So having your employees trained having proper policies put in your system, contact MJ Computer Concepts. Give me a call at 702-868-0808. That's 702-868-0808. Folks, we have a great show headed for you here. We're going to be back here after these important messages from Technology Review. See you in a minute, folks. Thank you.